Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the Chris Gethard Show podcast. You're about to watch episode 4 of the Chris Gethard Show, which was originally broadcast live on the Manhattan Neighborhood Network, New York Public Access. This show I'm really happy about. This one I watched with a lot of fond memories. We had our whole crew set and our whole cast set in place, and then at the very last minute, with like half an hour to go, I got a text from my friend Horatio Sanz. Said he was going to stop by, and we all got really excited. And he came by, and I think it really put like a real shot in our arm. Some interesting things about this episode are that you'll see halfway through, Horatio just starts shouting stuff into a traffic cone. That wasn't arranged. We don't know where he found the traffic cone, but it was just like sitting around the set somewhere. And halfway through the show, I don't know if he got up and grabbed it or if he had like pointed to it and told someone to bring it to him. But Horatio just mysteriously found this traffic cone, and it really started to help. We had a lot of electrocutions in this bit. I thought in this show, I thought Murph was really good in this show. He just started taking electrocutions left and right. We were still figuring out all the tech side of things, but this was the first show where we had any of our crew on camera. Emma Noble was on camera, so you can see like we're able to have close-ups this time and cut to things, which it sounds like such a small dumb thing, but in the world of M&M we have to take all these classes to get certified. It's the first time we had that. Episode 3, if you watch that, there's one point where the camera just starts to like tilt on the tripod because there's no cameraman. So this was the first one where it was like we actually get to have a camera operator who's someone we know and talk to. So this was the one where I first felt like, man, we got something cool here. I feel like we got something cool here. And the LLC was getting super tight at this point. The way that all of these bits are just driven around them being able to jump in with music, I think really hit its stride in this episode. And this is the first one where I think we all walked away like, after the first 3 episodes, cameras turned off, and all the guys who organized the show would get together and be like, we can fix that and this was off and that was off. And this was the first one where when the cameras went off, we all just sort of stood up and we were like, all right. Okay, man, like this is the first episode where as soon as the cameras were done, we were like, we're close to what we want it to be. So check it out. Let us know what you think. Watch live every Wednesday at 11 on M&N, if that's still our airtime by the time you watch this. And enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it because we enjoyed doing it.
Start again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, come take a ride.
Come take a ride.
With the weirdest guy. No, it's Wednesday night.
It's Wednesday night.
And now you're digging the
Chris Gethard Show. The Chris Gethard Show. Chris Gethard Show.
The Chris Gethard Show.
Hello, welcome everybody to the Chris Gethard Show. My name's Chris Gethard. I'll be your host this evening. Thank you for checking out our show on MNN, Channel 4, or online, usually at thechrisgethardshow.com, but my understanding is the website crashed roughly 5 minutes ago. So you might be watching on Ustream. If you are, please tweet it out. And even if you're watching on MNN, let people know. Put it on your Facebook, your Twitter. Let people know they should come. Check this out. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. I want to thank the LLC for playing us in, as always. In my opinion, the greatest band in the entire world. The LLC is here with us tonight. My assistant, Bethany Hall, sitting next to me, as always. Joining us for the first time, we got Murph, Matt Meyer, a.k.a. Murph. I didn't ask, what should we call you, Murph?
Murph's fine, yes.
Murph's fine. We'll explain Murph later. We got Random Gene. As everyone knows, Random Gene called in our second show. This is our 4th show ever, Chris Gethard Show on Public Access. Gene called in week 2, said, what is this show? Why is it happening? And we said, you should just come to the studio. And we said, come back whenever you want. And she just keeps showing up, so Random Gene's here.
Random Gene just came on over. Woo!
Sitting next to me on this side, my very good friend, the one and only star of stage and screen, Mr. Horatio Sanz. Thank you for joining us, Horatio. You just joined us last minute. You were just saying, yeah, I want to come.
Yeah, I was walking down 14th Street, and
Yeah.
then I saw your tweet, and so then I got in the cab.
That's dope, man. I'm really glad you're here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've had the pleasure to meet him yet, but thus far, the breakout star of our show, he's here with us tonight. We know almost nothing about this man, beast, the human fish, ladies and gentlemen.
Human fish, human fish,
What's he thinking?
human fish, human fish,
So mysterious.
human fish.
Extra long theme song for the human fish tonight. Very glad you're here. Now, here's what we do know about the human fish. Here's what we've discovered. We only met him at our first show 3 weeks ago, Horatio. He's from the sea. We found out last week that he wears those goggles to protect his eyes from the air, much like we would wear goggles to protect our eyes from the water.
Makes sense.
He does have genitals, that's why he wears pants. We have no idea what his genitals could possibly be. But what we do know is the human fish, he's trying to figure out this world of men. He's always got stuff on his mind. Human fish, what's on your mind right now?
The Secret of Nim versus Watership Down.
Secret of Nim versus Watership Down. Human fish, who wins that battle?
Watership Down.
Watership Down beats Secret of Nim. Controversial, but human fish, I'm glad you are figuring out this world for yourself. So,
I have a question. Can we just ask Human Fish what he's thinking?
at any given
whenever?
time, any of us here can always just ask the human fish what's on his mind. Callers, feel free to call up and interact with the human fish, but generally he only tells you about his battles. He does not express himself verbally otherwise. Fish, is that true? As you can see, it is true. The human fish is not verbal. I think he's still figuring out language. Human fish, what's on your mind right now?
Frozen versus Solid.
Frozen versus solid. Who wins?
Frozen.
Wow. Now, human fish, in some cases, those two things cross over. He can't answer. He's the human fish. See?
Wait, what are you thinking right now?
Mice versus Moose.
Mice versus moose. Human fish, who wins?
Mice.
Mice, all right.
All right.
Human fish is like a duck-billed platypus. He's furry,
Yeah,
but he's also a fish.
he may have some mammal in him. That may be the human side.
It's a mammal who lays eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like we have our first caller of the evening. We haven't even explained what these are, nor have we announced our call-in topic. So, caller, what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Who is this gravelly voiced gentleman?
How you doing? This is Jack Cluckman.
Jack Klugman. Well, that...
That's
I was going to guess it was Jack Klugman from The Odd Couple.
Okay, so what's up, Jack Klugman?
How you doing? Yeah, listen, I've been down for a Peter Falk memorial, and I've been flicking through the channels. I recognize you guys on Big Lake. I think this is an interesting show you guys got here. What's going on tonight?
Well, what we're doing, we're taking calls. We have some bits set up. We were going to explain what those were, but then you called pretending to be fucking Jack Klugman. So
Wait, how do you know it's not him? I mean, there's a
I'm
chance.
almost certain.
There's a
Also,
chance.
just so everyone knows who hasn't done the show before, you're allowed to say almost anything. So Jack Klugman, yeah, that's what it is. It's a comedy show. We're going to set up some bits as soon as we get off the phone with you. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I remember we once did a live show on Quincy. If you remember our show Quincy, we once had a live episode. It didn't go too well, but I wish you guys luck. This looks like a lot of fun.
Now, Jack, maybe we can use you to set up one of the things tonight. I'm holding in my hand two things these are called Tazappers. These are sex toys. They're used to electrocute the genitals during sex. Any point during this show, callers can call up and tell us who on this panel they want to see electrocuted and by whom. So, I don't know if I'd like to see the Mexican get shot, if that's okay. You got a Mexican next. We do not. I don't think there's anyone of Mexican descent on the show tonight, unfortunately.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm close.
Horatio, you're Hispanic.
Yeah.
So you want to see me, Chris Gethard, electrocute Horatio Sanz live on television?
What about any colors? You got any colored people on the show tonight?
Unfortunately, no. Although you're very racist, Jack Klugman.
Klugman got
Jack
real racist
Klugman
real
is
fast.
sadly racist. Why don't?
He did use the word colored.
That's true. Not as racist as he could have been, but still
still
racist.
antiquated.
But maybe we should.
Okay.
Who wants to demonstrate? Who wants to be demonstrated on? Anyone?
No.
Okay. Anyone want to be electrocuted?
Guys, I gotta go. After call coming in. Good luck with the show.
Thanks, Jack Klugman.
Thanks, Jack.
Let's bring in our final guest, a little late tonight, Anthony Atamaniuk. Everybody, let's move over a little bit.
Test it on me.
Anthony Atamaniuk coming late.
I have a heart
fashionably
condition.
late.
Is that bad?
You do have a heart condition. I don't know if that's bad, but let's go ahead and show
All right. Ooh,
like that.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It's, I mean,
Oh yeah.
not the most pleasant. But you are also sort of like a.
That's getting me chubby.
Did you know this is a sex toy? Did you hear me say that?
No.
This is a sex toy. Amazing
It
that you
did-
immediately said it was
Sit down.
giving you an erection.
yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So any point, call up. Let us know who you want to electrocute who, and we'll do it. And we also have a call-in topic tonight for our New Yorkers watching on MNN. What's your favorite and least favorite thing about living in New York City? For people elsewhere, why would you ever live in any other city except for New York City? Makes no sense.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Yeah, so please do give us a call.
Yeah, why don't you give us a call?
Yeah.
working really well. So please call us up. Maybe we should start. So, Horatio, let's start with you. Your favorite things about New York, least favorite things about New York. Let's get into it.
My favorite is the Film Forum.
Okay.
There's no movie theater like it in the country, and so that's one of my favorite things. And also, I like the river.
Yeah.
There's rivers all over, but
Right. You meant the Hudson, right?
I meant the Hudson at Christopher Street.
Not too many people are jazzed about the East River, necessarily.
Woody Allen, probably.
Woody Allen, yeah.
He's the only guy.
And your least favorite, you like the rivers, you like the Film Forum. Least favorite thing about New York City?
It's hard to grocery shop.
It is. You gotta walk.
I go to the grocery store now, like, I just go every day, and I just buy whatever I want.
Just one. You buy like 2 meals at a time.
Yeah.
Do you like grocery stores?
I don't.
You trying to pick up men? Be honest. Be honest.
No. You should see my grocery store. But I'm kind of afraid of grocery stores, so I go in and out as fast as I can.
Oh, I
so
like
if I
them.
just have to get, yeah, I know you do.
I like them because they're open.
Yeah.
I take my time.
Yeah.
In the grocery store.
I feel anxiety because there's so many different things to choose from that, like, I have to think in my head, like, I just have to get Uncle Ben's
Fair.
rice, and then I'm out.
We all have opinions on grocery stores. What we also have is another caller on the line, I'm told. Caller, you are on the air. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. How can we help you tonight?
Hello.
Hello, caller. What's up? What's on your mind?
Hey, how you doing, Chris? It's Nick Mandillo.
Nick, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing just fine. Before I say my favorite thing in New York, I got to ask if Anthony and Atamaniuk can shock Drew Johnston.
Yeah, I think our showrunner, one of our head writers, Drew Johnson, he's going to come on. Anthony Atamaniuk wants Drew Johnson to be shocked. Drew, is that okay? I have not asked. Let's turn around, face camera.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so we're going to electrocute you now.
This when you push this,
Yeah,
on?
just hold down that button and put those prongs to his bare skin.
Right.
It's not a
Drew, you
pleasant
were my
feeling.
favorite in my class, by the way.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hold it down. Hold it down, man.
Yeah.
You gotta hold it down. Anthony, hold it down and hit him with it.
Oh, there we go.
You're gonna electrocute him. Electrocute him for real, Anthony. So our showrunner,
He's really
Drew,
disappointed.
has been shocked. So, Nick, you also said you wanted to tell us your favorite and least favorite thing about New York City.
Well, tonight, actually, I had apparently the country's hottest curry.
Okay. Nick, I will
it
also
was
say
John
something's
Manford
up with your
and-
phone
and-
where it sounds like you're in a spaceship right now that's fighting with another
Try it
spaceship.
out, and I just got back from doing it, and I don't know, I enjoyed it.
You hear that, right?
This is like a failing Klingon vessel.
Nick, it sounds like someone is shooting laser beams at you.
Maybe at the Scientology Center.
Yeah, are you currently
Are you
under
at-
siege by some sort of alien race? Because your phone sounds crazy.
Are you in Mars?
My phone sounds crazy?
Yeah, it keeps going like...
Oh, really? Oh, then forget it.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for the call. We're glad to shock Drew. Sounds like you had a great experience with the curry, but unfortunately your space phone precluded us from hearing any more. So please call back next week.
All right, man, no problem. That's fun.
Cool. Thanks, man, so much.
By the way, Drew jumped the first time when it didn't work.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
jumped.
it was a slow pulse going into my arm.
A lot of times when these things make the loud noise, a lot of the electricity gets dissipated. But when they don't make the noise, it means it's all going into your skin and bones.
Oh.
So yeah, that's how these work.
All right, okay.
Did you like adjust these so that they're more powerful than they would normally be? Because there's sex toys, they wouldn't make them so they would hurt that much.
Right. Well,
Just to
these are Tazappers. This is like if you're into electrocuting your nuts, this is how you start. Then there's a thing called the violet wand, which is like this glass ball. And that, when you push it to someone's skin, apparently is a real charge. I wanted to buy one of those for the show, but they're like $700.
I just wonder what people are thinking.
We should have a telethon to buy one of those.
Yeah, we should have a fundraiser, John.
A fundraiser.
Violet wand.
Sex toys
All
are
sorts of
huge
sex
business.
toys.
I mean, like the Sibian costs so much money.
Yeah.
It's like a $1,300 sex toy.
Well, the balls can take a lot. It's
Testicles.
true. The testicles can take a lot of abuse. I mean, people, you can step on them, stretch them, pull them.
That's why the skin's thicker down there.
Yes.
It's like mochi.
So I'm going to address something on our call-in topic right now. I get it if you want to live in the suburbs, if you want to live on a farm, out in the desert. I get that. But if you're going to live in a city, I have, honestly, unless your work is forcing you to be there. I have no idea why you would choose to live in another city in America besides New York. I don't get it. I've thought about every city. The only one, Austin, Texas, maybe. Outside of that, why would you ever want to live in another American city? They're all either completely fucking cracked out or just small potatoes, man.
Yeah.
And I'll defend that to anyone who calls. I don't know if anyone here...
I completely disagree with you.
You disagree, okay.
Why? I have a blind love for Chicago, and I think it's the best city.
So I've never been there.
I think the people are outstanding, and for me, that's most important. I have the most fun when I'm in Chicago. You were in Chicago with me.
Yeah,
I have more fun.
I'm from Chicago.
Horatio, yeah, you're from Libertyville.
I'm from Libertyville.
I'm from Chicagoville.
Oh.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
But, you know, not every city's perfect. You know, it's very segregated there in Chicago.
Very segregated.
So is Boston very segregated.
Yeah, man.
So,
yeah.
I guess you have to knock some points off for that.
Yeah, you do. Now, Indianapolis should be nuked.
Anyone's watching from Indianapolis, please call up so Anthony Atamaniuk can defend his opinion that you should be nuked.
Just a poverty-stricken shit.
Philadelphia,
You're a Philly guy.
Here's what I would say.
Yeah.
I think New York prides himself on being kind of tough and, you know, they have a lot of teeth. Philadelphia is a far angrier city than New York is. Much more blue collar, much more angrier, and segregated as well.
Because if you want to defend, if anyone wants to defend Philadelphia, Murph, I don't know if you want to, I will go to war.
You know,
my brother lives in Philadelphia.
Yes.
I will explain in great detail why Philadelphia is a mind-numbingly horrible
But
place.
you know what though? Like I've researched it, and the rent in Philadelphia is actually not bad. I can live in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Of course.
on
And
Chicago's
not.
for
Get
like
what you pay for,
$1,200
man.
a month.
I think,
and
Yeah, you
that
can
won't
move to Atlantic City and pay like
we have a call, I believe. Caller, you are on the air. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. How can we help you tonight?
Chris, what's up, dude?
Who's this?
Who's Alex?
Alex, how's it going, man? What's on your mind?
I have one question for you and Horatio that might keep me from killing myself.
Might keep you from killing yourself. Okay.
Is Big Lake getting renewed?
Well, let's use this as an opportunity, I think, for the first time in public. No fucking way, man. Not happening.
No, it was too groundbreaking.
Yeah, the world was not ready for Big Lake. So.
Alex, make it quick and painless.
Dude, because you guys and Chris Parnell kept me alive last year, man.
Okay. Well, thank you, man.
Hopefully we'll come up with something to keep them alive
Yeah,
this year.
Alex, I mean, you keep bringing up suicide. I would say very genuinely, don't do it.
Or if you do it in an ocean or something so that people don't have to clean up.
No, just don't.
If it makes you feel any better, Facebook almost made me commit suicide last month.
Random Gene, who are you? Who are you?
Why though? Why?
Where did you come from?
What was it about Facebook?
Oh, so bad. I really wanted to intern for them, and then I went
For
through...
Facebook?
Yeah, I went through 6 different interviews over 6-month period. In like late May, the weekend before Memorial Day, they're like, no, sorry. I went through 6 interviews with people from 3 different countries. It was horrible. So
Now, what's Memorial Day? Is that a day?
Memorial
of
Day.
celebration?
Yeah, it was
Anthony.
Memorial Day.
The girl's telling a story about it. She was almost driven to suicide, and you're nitpicking.
I'm nitpicking Memorial Day?
I mean, it's the same kind of pressure that
Yes,
a 17
yes.
or 18-year-old would face if they're trying really hard to get into like an Ivy League school or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's the pressure just like drives you nuts, and it's like I spent $2,000 on like interview coaching, and it's just
Well,
it's
Random
driving
Gene,
me
I'm glad
nuts.
Random Gene, I am glad you lived to be a part of this public access television
My
show.
favorite thing about Random Gene is you're random.
Yeah, I don't know my favorite thing about Random Gene because I don't know the person. I don't know this person. We do have a caller on the line. Caller, what's up? You're on the Chris Gethard Show. How can we help you tonight?
Hi.
Hi, what's up? You're on the air.
Okay, my name is Martha. I'm a native New Yorker. I lived in California for a long time.
Okay.
And on Martha's Vineyard.
Out on Martha's
I'm
Vineyard.
in New York now. Hi.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, sorry. One at a time, please. In the summer, New York City is a total shithole.
Okay.
And, you know, not to mention the water bugs and the cockroaches. But the thing is, I have this love-hate relationship with New York because, you know, when I'm in California, and I'm kind of a bi-coastal person, when I'm in California, nobody does anything right. You know, you go to get a cup of coffee, you go to get a deli to get a sandwich. They don't know how to do anything up there. They don't know how to make pizza. There's no good hot dogs. And then, you know, you miss New York. and you start to miss the weather, the crappy weather. Like Jimmy Fallon said the other night that somebody asked him, Piers Morgan was interviewing him, well, how's it going? How do you like New York? And you're so successful. And Jimmy Fallon said, yeah, it's great. But, basically, New York, the weather, it's terrible. It's always terrible. It's terrible in the winter. It's terrible in the summer. You complain about it.
Martha, if I can interrupt, it sounds like what you're saying is you're unhappy everywhere. It sounds like you're unhappy most places you go is what it sounds like. And I'm not criticizing. It does sound like you have found fault with most places you go.
No. I love California. I'm moving back there.
But do you live in a city in California?
What?
When you go to California, are you in a city or are you out in the...
Or are you in a shipping container?
Santa Monica, at the beach. Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. So you go and you live at the beach. Here's my thing with Santa Monica. I've been there so many times. Jesus, man, that beach is overrun with homeless people who live on that beach.
Yeah, true.
Thank you, Martha. Thanks for...
if I was a homeless person, I'd go to California.
Well, sure.
So, Martha, we've got a lot more calls, Martha, so we're going to say goodbye. Do you want anybody to be electrocuted while you're watching our show
I thought
tonight?
it was the Martha show. Sorry. No, you're having fun. Thank you.
Okay, so no electrocutions. Martha, thank you so much for taking that public platform and just running with it. Martha took that ball.
What did we learn from that? I don't know. I'm still as confused as I was before Martha called.
Yeah, Martha's my therapist's name.
Beaches in California is, I think, what we learned from that. Because beaches in New York are pretty hideous.
But to be Jersey, but you got the Jersey Shore so close by, man.
But it's the Jersey. I've never been.
The Jersey Shore has its trashy parts, but it also has its beautiful parts. You got Asbury Park with the Pinball Museum, which Horatio, I know you're a fan of.
Yeah, I love Asbury Park.
You got Spring Lake if you want to go relax, and you got Seaside if you want to go drink, man.
Yeah, in Jersey. In Jersey?
Yes, we should address.
Wildwood.
If I can address. In Studio 1, we're in Studio 2 tonight. We're normally in Studio 1, but tonight we're in Studio 2. You may hear that there is a ridiculously loud ska band playing roughly 10 feet away from us. So if you hear the wonderful sounds of ska, just know that it's in Studio 1.
It's not your ringtone.
It's not my ringtone. Yeah, that's where we're at. So I think we have another caller on the line. Caller, what's up? You're on the Chris Gethard Show. How can we help you tonight?
Yo. Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is Jack. I'm calling. I have, I guess, one of my stream's cutting out, so I don't know if you're still there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Jack, perfectly. What's on your mind?
Oh, cool. What's the showrunner's name again?
Drew. Yeah, Drew Johnston.
When he got shocked, Ustream went to an ad, man.
Wow, dude, that blows really bad. I'm sorry that happened. The best thing I can say is you might as well start saying who you want shocked now while you can see it.
I feel like this is a moral quandary because it's not like I want him to get shocked again, but it did go to an ad.
Drew, you're gonna have to come back up here, man. And give
this is like the
Jack
under God
what he wants. Let's see. So Anthony, you and I both did it.
Yep.
So Drew, let's face
It's like
camera.
the Stanford prison
Right there.
experiment.
Boom. There. Now you got it. Now you got it figured out. Now you got it figured out. So Jack, did that work for you? Was that better?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That got weird at the end. Thank you for your call, Jack. Jack
came.
Jack sounded like he did ejaculate. I think we have another caller on the line. Caller, you're on the air. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. How can we help you?
Hello?
Yeah, you got to turn down your TV.
Hello, everyone.
Who's this? Who are we talking to?
My name is Anthony.
Anthony, okay. What's on your mind?
Before I get to it, can I just please see someone get shocked?
Yeah, who do you want to see get shocked?
I feel like the fish guy hasn't done anything, so I'd like to see him shock Reservoir Dogs in the background.
Oh, so that's an amazing nickname for Murph, Reservoir Dogs. Murph, have you gotten that before?
I have. I've heard it before.
So the human fish should shock Reservoir Dog. Murph, the idea that you already are Murph, which is a nickname, and now you're Murph the Reservoir Dog, that's amazing. What was your name, caller?
My name is Anthony.
Anthony, great job on that nickname. Human
I also
fish.
feel like since these are sex toys.
Right over here to this camera.
My testicles should be shown.
No, oh, wait, no, you can't do that. We're not allowed to take the testicles out. Near miss, near miss.
My arm, sorry.
Okay, wait, let's ask Anthony. Anthony, where do you want to see Murph get electrocuted?
I'd like to see it somewhere around his nipple.
Somewhere around your nipple, if that's okay.
Is this scrotum?
Okay, yeah, no.
Scrotum's no good.
We recently found out that we should not bare genitals in the actual M&N studios. Okay, nipple, let's get wait, Bethany, duck down. Okay, yeah, let's get that nice nipple shot right there. Ooh, let's get a couple more. How's that feel? How's that feel, Murph?
It's
Grinning like the madman that you are.
One more.
Ooh! That was right on the nip. Good job, Human Fish. Human Fish, what's on your mind after that?
Also, I'd like to agree that Philadelphia sucks.
Thank you, Anthony. And I dare anyone from Philly to try to call up and convince me otherwise. It ain't gonna happen.
Aside from Rocky and cheesesteaks, I say throw it away.
Yeah, man. I'm with you. I'm with you,
And
Anthony.
I also hate Midtown Manhattan.
You're calling from Midtown?
Oh, I live there too.
I hate Midtown Manhattan.
Oh, you hate Midtown. You hate Midtown.
That's
I
the
understand
bad part.
that. Overall, though, New York
Oh yeah,
clowns
totally.
Philly.
Totally. Everyone else can suck New York dick.
Thanks. Thank you for saying that, Anthony. Thank you so much for the call tonight. Have a great night.
Take care.
Cool. So, Human Fish, what's on your mind?
Jack Klugman versus Tony Randall.
Jack Klugman versus Tony Randall, and Jack Klugman called earlier tonight. So Jack Klugman versus Tony
I met
Randall.
Jack Klugman
He
once.
called up. He was our first caller tonight. So Human Fish, who wins?
Tony Randall.
Wow.
Wow.
We can only wonder how much Jack Klugman's racist phone call contributed to that. I believe, do we have another caller on the line? Caller, you are on the air. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. How can we help you?
Hi, how's it going? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, what's up? Who's this?
Cool, this is Joe. I actually called in last week.
Hey, Joe, how's it going? Thanks for calling again.
Hey, not too bad. I'm actually driving on the Ohio Turnpike right now.
Don't crash and die while watching our TV show.
And you just thought of us?
What'd you say?
So you just randomly called knowing we would be on?
No, I didn't randomly call in, but I actually wanted to call in because last night in the comments section on your Facebook page, I got into a virtual rock, paper, scissors battle with a guy named Jeff Falzone, and I whooped his ass, and I wanted to call in and say that he's a little bitch, and I hope to start something.
Wow. So, Joe, you're calling out a man that you got in a fight with on my Facebook page. You just called...
Facebook, yep.
I read these. You're
that's
just
the first
calling
for
this
your
man
show,
you
isn't
don't
that?
know a little bitch, and he is definitely watching this right now. So, Jeff Falzone, a man who's currently driving in Ohio, thinks you're a bitch. What are you going to do about
I
it?
just wanted to call in and say that.
Is he willing to fight Jeff Falzone, wrestle him in a kiddie pool filled with tapioca pudding?
If we fly Jeff Falzone from Oregon, where he lives, to New York, will you wrestle him in a kiddie pool full of tapioca pudding?
Uh-oh.
Joe, you
All
snickered.
right, well, I'll talk to you guys again.
Dodging the issue, Joe. Dodging the issue. That's fair.
Chicken?
Joe, thank you so much for calling in. We'll talk to you next week, okay?
All right, see ya.
Cool.
Bye.
In the meantime, we have a very special treat. Now, some of our viewers, if you've watched the show in the past, you know that there's a cadre of filmmakers and animators known as the Lone Cornmeal Machine. And if you go to twitter.com/lonecornmeal, you can send them suggestions. And they will make animations and video pieces based on your suggestions. Let's see what they came up with this week. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out the Lone Cornmeal Machine.
Who knows what will happen? I haven't a clue. No one knows what will happen next. It all depends on you. Can't see round the corner when I'm going round the bend. No one knows what will happen or if this madness will ever end.
Oh, Milk. What are we going to do with you? What options do we have? I guess we could drink you. Sure. We could drink an ordinary glass of milk. Yeah. That's one thing we could do. But what else? What else? Okay, cereal. We could pour you on cereal. Fine. Whatever. Milk, you are boring. And you are ruining everything. But not anymore. Because Milk has got a new attitude. And it says, I might be Milk, but I'm so much more. Milk can be a refreshing summer cocktail. Or the filling in a sandwich. Just spread it on and eat it. Oh yeah. Why not make a meal of it? Hey kids, guess what's for dinner? Milk. and not as a drink. Yum. Did you know you can make ice cubes out of milk? All you do is freeze them, or boil the milk and use it as a weapon. Throw it at someone. Use milk to moisturize your skin. Keep it looking youthful. Draw a picture of the milk and then show the picture to the milk. Put the milk in a Ziploc bag for storage. Call your milk on the phone and talk to it. Make a tiny lake out of milk and then build a small boat out of paper for fun. Knock your milk over and spill it out. Read a story to your milk before it goes to sleep at night. Play cards with your milk. It's true. Milk is good at playing cards now. That's something milk can do. You can be friends with your milk. Milk can be a friend to you. A good friend. And maybe something more. Maybe milk can be something you never expected. Oh, milk. Oh, milk. I never expected this. Oh, milk. This message is brought to you by the American Milk Institute.
Oh, what can we do? You can be Napoleon and I'll be a Waterloo. We'll be back to fight again someday. Till then, we'll just be on our way.
Lone cornmeal machine, everybody. The suggestion this week was alternative uses for milk, and as you can see, that turned into perhaps one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my entire life. That was truly disconcerting. So please tweet at them at Lone Cornmeal. Let them know what you want to see. There's a few other things we want to address. We have a fan out there, and we hope she's watching. Her name is Alyssa. She's 15. She's from Fairfield, Connecticut. Alyssa, if you're watching, please call in. Let's make sure we get the call-in number on the screen so everybody knows what's going on. And Alyssa, we would love to execute our bit checking in with Alyssa, but you got to call. You got to check in for us to do it.
Checking in with Alyssa. Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's up?
So please, let us know what's up, Alyssa. We want to talk to you. It's getting awkward how many times we are asking you to check things out. So please, let's do it. I also want to address, we haven't brought it up tonight, this guy, Geth Stevens. Have I talked with you about this, Horatio, in our many private interactions?
No.
First week of the show.
I'm glad you haven't mentioned it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it's going to upset you, I don't even want to.
Oh, you have no idea. I think I've been doing better about not getting angry tonight.
You've been really good about not getting angry.
I've been trying really hard. They tell me I'm way too angry. Our director, J.D. Amato, after every show, he's like, you're too angry tonight. So I'm trying to cool
You're
it
getting
out.
angry now. Just
This guy, Geth Stevens, he runs a show on MNN. It's called Education Matters Live. The next one is July 27th at 9:30. This dude, Horatio, he's in a 40 by 40 foot studio. The first night we do our show, this is our 4 week, this is our 1 month anniversary. This guy's set is a desk. So his show ends, he clears out the desk, and we go to bring all our stuff in. And this guy, Geth Stevens, is like, hey, why don't you get the fuck out of here? And we were like, what? He's like, why don't you get the fuck out of my space? Okay. This is my space. Why don't you get out of here?
We get it.
And we didn't know what was going on, man, because we're new. We think we're, like, stepping on people's toes. Turns out, no, this guy's just a lunatic. This guy's just a mean lunatic, man. So we found out that he has no authority over us and no right to speak to us that way. And ever since then, I've been calling you out, Geth Stevens. I want to know where you're at. You need to call up to this show, and you need to apologize. Or you need to come in and be interviewed on our show, but you owe us an apology. You yelled at us. All we are is a bunch of guys with a lot of passion who think it's fun to put on a TV show and who want to really do something cool and do something right. And we got this guy, Geth Stevens, his show.
Okay, we
his
get
whole
it.
show. No, wait, I need to get this part I need to get on my chest.
You've already got
his show, he talks about education and then he gives a 10-minute long Spanish lesson. So that's cool. That's cool. That's your show, and this is our show, and I'm not judging you for your show. But don't yell at us, man. Don't yell at us, okay? I don't know. How do you say apologize in Spanish? Lo siento, my friend. Lo siento, mi amigo, Geth Stevens. You owe us that. You owe us that. Is that how you say it? Lo siento?
Doesn't that mean I'm sorry?
No, how do you say I want an apology?
I think you just apologize to him.
Sorry, Geth Stevens. I just apologize.
Geth Stevens, he doesn't do there's no worth in this human being.
No.
He doesn't help people of New York learn how to speak Spanish.
I'm sure he teaches people 10 minutes at a time how to speak Spanish. He gets matters of education in New York City to light, and that's great. But you don't gotta yell at us, man.
Okay.
Snap at us. And then he just moved his desk, and he just sat there for like 40 minutes. No, I don't want to get on.
He sat there watching your show?
Sat there playing on his phone, and he's like, now you can go into the studio. And then we had like 10 minutes to set up our whole show.
That guy doesn't sound very educational.
It's a mean thing to do.
His
It's a
show
mean
is
thing to
clown
do.
shoes.
His show.
It's clown shoes.
Reservoir
I
Dogs
watched
has
it.
proclaimed
It's
his show
clown
Clown Shoes. We have a caller on the line. Caller, what's up? Who are you? Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show.
Hey, how you doing? It's Geth Stevens.
I don't think this is Geth Stevens. I think this is the person who's calling up. This is the
Or you're
person I think
talking
who's
shit
been
about me?
impersonating Gur Stevens for the past few weeks. If you're Gur Stevens, well, we just said what your show is about. What's the name of your band? Because we looked it up.
It's about wrestling.
Your band is not a wrestling-themed band. You are the Gur Stevens impersonator.
Don Finelli.
Don Finelli. Don Finelli. Don Finelli. Don Finelli. You won't admit it, but we think you're our friend Don Finelli calling up and impersonating Gur. We have another caller.
Someone electrocute Chris's earlobe.
Oh, someone. Who do you want to do it?
I'd like to try it.
Horatio's going to electrocute my
hold
earlobe.
it down?
It's so loud. You hold it down, you put the price. Oh, wait, the earlobe sucks.
No way.
No way. I think we have a caller.
Caller, you're on the line. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. How can we help you? Caller, you're on the line. What's up? This is awkward.
Yeah.
You're getting the awkward song. Hold on. You deserve the awkward song.
All right, there's a delay.
Hold on. You hold on. If you're going to be the awkward one, then you got to hold on while we play the awkward song. Now, who are you? What's going on? You got to turn down your TV. That's the problem. That's why it's so awkward.
Sanz.
Turn down your TV.
Okay, you guys were talking about why you would live anywhere else except New York City, right?
If you're gonna live in a city,
I'm
yeah.
born and bred New York City, but New York City, right?
Dude, turn down your TV and just talk to us on the phone because it's really awkward.
I live anywhere.
Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV.
Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV. Now what's up? What's up? So please turn down your TV and talk to us. We'll give you one more chance before I have to hang up on you. Awkward once again. Awkward. You are awkward. You are awkward.
Call up your robot. Don't call up no more.
You got the awkward song because you don't know how technology works. You don't understand technology, so you get the awkward song. So we have a very special bit right now. A very special bit. Our producer, head writer, showrunner, Drew. We also want to say, Noah, feel better. Noah, your partner in crime, is not here tonight because he's got the flu. So Noah, feel better. Drew, you've already been tortured with multiple electrocutions, and now we're going to have a contest between you and Murph, the man who apparently is now known as Reservoir Dog. Both of you are very sweaty guys.
Yep.
So we have a contest. The next 10 minutes, and we're going to ask our producers to keep track of this 10-minute time limit. Each of you is committed to seeing what you can do. Whoever sweats more wins $1.
One.
Who sweats more, Drew or Murph? Who sweats more, is it Drew or is it Murph?
That was a great intro song. It was. That was
You're
fantastic.
already sweating.
Already
I
sweating.
sweat always. I sweat always.
So Drew, you sweat always. Murph, how consistently do you sweat?
I sweat pretty fairly. I'm terribly out of shape, so I expect any kind of physical activity I can do now, I will sweat.
And the past week or so in New York City, for sweaty dudes like you, is it hell on
humid.
earth?
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. I wake up, I have air conditioning, and I wake up and my bed is like a pool. I'm like sleeping on a pool of water.
Does the area where your balls are, does that smell especially terrible in your bed?
Just worst? Everything smells horrible.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
terrible.
swamp.
Do it to camera.
Yeah.
Let's say
Every
it's a swamp.
Yeah, it's a horrible swamp. And the thing that I'm worried about actually is that when I don't want to sweat, like when I'm in an interview or when I'm doing anything that like a date, I sweat profusely. I'm worried I'm just not going to sweat for these 10. Yeah, just like not going to sweat at all.
Okay. So
you
let's
should date someone who's dehydrated all the time.
That would be great. Oh, that would be the best.
Does deodorant help?
To sweat? I mean, if I put it all over my face and my balls and my hairy body, I bet it would.
Okay, so we're going to continue our show, but while it's happening for the next 10 minutes, you guys will be just whatever activity you need to do in this small space to sweat. Let's go ahead. Our producers, are you guys ready to start the clock?
Can we get some paper towel so we can dip it on the person and see who?
At the end, that's a
whose
great
sweat
idea.
is.
Let's have that ready for the end.
Absorbs more sweat.
So let's go ahead. Let's signal me. Andrew, do you want to signal me when it's time to start the 10-minute clock? Okay, go. You have 10 minutes. The rest of our show will continue as was. I think we have a caller, right? Caller, you are on the air at the Chris Gethard Show. Welcome. How can we help you?
Hi, this is Mitchell Stephen Fesh.
Mitchell Stephen Fesh, my old friend. How are you? From Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah, hi, I'm good. I just want to ask what's on the human fish's mind.
Human fish? Mitchell Fesh wants to know. What's on your mind?
Chairs versus benches.
Chairs versus benches. So who wins?
Chairs.
Chairs, because they help your back out more. Because they help your back out. Great. So, Fesh, did you want to see anyone get electrocuted? Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you, though.
Thank you, Fesh. Thank you for the call.
Fesh.
Thank you so much. So, for those of you who can't see, Drew is over here doing curls, it looks like. Murph, a.k.a. the Reservoir Dog, is just jogging
In slow
all
motion,
over.
though.
All over. Our camera's trying to follow him. Drew has switched to push-ups. Murph continues his jogging in every direction. I think we have another caller. What's that?
Alyssa.
Oh, it is time for us for the first time ever. Let's check in with Alyssa.
Checking in with Alyssa. Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's up?
So is this Alyssa?
Yeah.
So Alyssa, you and I have never spoken before,
Yeah.
but I put a message up on Twitter and Facebook months ago saying, who's the biggest comedy nerd following me on Twitter? You got back to me and you let me know you are a comedy nerd, you said. You stand in line for Tina Fey book signings and stuff. You're a huge comedy nerd, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on our show. You're also obsessed with Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're talking Horatio Sanz right here. One of the all-time greats of SNL.
Yeah.
You're talking to him live right
now, I'm going to answer whatever question you have. You can make it personal. You can ask me if I've seen Jimmy Fallon's penis, whatever you want, and I'll answer you as honest as I can.
Okay. I'm not good with questions.
Okay.
What's that?
She's not good with questions, but take your time. Take your time. Anything at all you want to ask, because that's a pretty good score for your first ever checking in with Alyssa, right?
What?
We got you Horatio Sanz first time you called in. That's pretty fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
Hey, this is the teen of today, man.
Yeah,
the teens
that's
of
true.
today don't really, they don't
You don't
care.
seem
Nothing
that
gets them
enthusiastic,
excited.
but that's okay, Anthony. We won't judge. So any questions you have, let us know, Alyssa.
Well, listen, I don't usually leave the house,
Me neither.
so this is great. I came out here to talk to you, and what do you got?
So, how are you doing?
Great. That's a great first question.
I'm doing pretty well. You know, we're here in New York, and we're not homeless, so that's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. Are you? How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
So, Alyssa, what's it like to be 15 in the year 2011? What does that entail?
Yeah.
When I was 15, the internet had just started. Punk came back. People were really into ska when I was 15. What are the factors? What? What was that?
What was that?
That was okay. Something insane just happened. So, what's it like being 15 right now, Alyssa?
It's... Ugh, I don't know. I'm not good at being 16.
Wow.
What
that's
year
a
in
horribly sad
school?
thing.
What year in school are you in at 15?
I am I'm going to be a junior.
You're going to be a junior.
That's good.
That's
So
young
what
for
kind
junior.
What kind of comedy? Do you like to write, or you just like to watch comedy, or?
I don't know. I just like it all, I guess.
Okay. Well, Alyssa, last chance. I know you've been thinking. Any last questions for any of us, specifically Horatio, while we got him here?
Yeah, or if you want advice about life.
Life advice?
We're
Yeah, it
very
doesn't have to
wise.
be comedy related. It can be any life advice. Stuff about boys, about school, about picking colleges, whatever you want. We'll talk to you about.
You can treat us like a magic 8-ball.
What?
You can treat us like a magic 8-ball.
You know,
Well,
you shake and you get an answer?
Those might not be a thing anymore.
Oh. Well, God bless you, Alyssa.
Yeah, listen, we're going to check in with you from time to time. And we're going to go out of our way to make sure we get people friends of ours, like Horatio, like some other people. We're going to check in with you and see how you're doing, and you can fill us in on what it's like to be a 15-year-old suburban kid in 2011. Is that cool?
Yeah, sorry.
No, okay. I feel like we overwhelmed you. You don't have to apologize for anything. You did great. Honestly, you did great.
You did a great job.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
What do you guys listen to now these days?
Yeah, what
kind of music?
Is it like Bieber? Hello, viewers of episode 4 of the Chris Gethard Show. Unfortunately, we lost about 20 to 30 seconds of this episode because we had to swap tapes while recording. This is a process that we think we have since figured out that will not, so we won't drop like a half minute of each episode, but it probably will come up from time to time. Anyway, in this episode, it definitely happened. So now I'm here explaining to you why there's a big chunk of footage missing. That's why. Anyway, back to the show. Enjoy it. I'll see ya. With you again soon. Cool?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
She is so 15.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 15-year-old.
That's 15.
Oh, my God. That was so uncomfortable to be a 31-year-old man. Talking about a 15-year-old. That was amazing. And Murph and Drew, you guys are trying to sweat so hard.
It's actually smelling like sweat in here.
1 minute left to sweat, boys. 1 minute left. So pick up the pace because it seems pretty even. And we're gonna get.
When you're that age, you sort of freeze up. Everything you have to say goes away.
When I was 15 years old,
Reagan was president when I was 15.
Yeah, man. Alyssa did great. Alyssa did great.
She did.
I was 15. I was in Vietnam.
You were 15.
I lied to get into the army.
Yeah.
I did 2 tours.
I was in Grenada.
You saw some really bad stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It did some really bad stuff.
I saw a guy eat his own hand.
Oh, wow.
Had it been severed first, or was it?
He'd severed in the shock of war. He'd gone into shock, and he found his hand and started eating.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I accidentally started Al Qaeda.
You are the man responsible for Al Qaeda.
I was in Grenada. And,
you deserve that.
Hey,
I was the
chubby.
Unabomber.
You're the Unabomber.
Yeah.
I am. Oh, I can't even say that one. I can't because that guy hasn't been caught yet.
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Stop moving right now. Murph and Drew, let's come. Center stage. Okay, who wants to help me with this?
Have them lift their shirts.
Who sweats more, Drew or Murph? Who sweats more, is it Drew or is it Murph?
Okay, so Bethany, we'll give you the paper towels. However you want to apply them, just apply them the same way, and we'll see who sweats more. Drew or Murph? Winner gets $1. Loser gets electrocuted. How many times should we say? We're going to add this rule at the end. 10 times.
10 times for each minute.
Okay.
Okay, where is your most sweaty spot?
So maybe
ball.
5 times.
Yeah, that's. I think my
Do
forehead.
it. Do it.
Let's do it.
He's doing ball
So
testing.
forehead and ball.
His foreheads.
Okay, so let's look at this camera, guys. Let's everybody look at this camera.
Bring him. I don't want to touch him now.
No, this one right here.
It's a scientific
Let's
fact
see
that
it,
the
let's see
balls
it.
and the foreheads.
So wait, Bethany, how are we judging this? Because you're calling
I'm
it.
going to call it.
You're calling it, Bethany.
Okay, I'm going to see.
Whose towel is worse?
Well.
Oh, bye.
Oh,
Let's everybody back up.
Drew wins.
Drew is sweatier. Okay. Drew, you get this $1. Congratulations, sir. And Murph, if we could just have you stand center stage, you have to take your punishment. We didn't tell you this before, and is that cool?
That's fine.
So 10 shocks. So Horatio and I are each going to do 5.
So here, stand this way, right?
So let's lift your shirt up so we have a lot of skin. Ready? 5 each from me and Raj. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
10.
10. That was
That's
10.
good. You get it done faster.
Got it over with, man. Like taking off a Band-Aid. But good job. Good job, Murph.
I want to say both those. You guys worked really hard for this. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well done. Bethany, you always look for the positive side.
Yeah, well, you
Chris,
know,
I
I
hate to be
see them
mean.
running around.
Can we get one more in the ear for Reservoir Dog? Isn't that appropriate?
Wow.
No.
Johnny Wowo wants to see you get shocked in the ear,
Johnny
Murph.
should get one in the ear.
Now, Bethany.
Oh,
yeah. Oh!
That's only fair.
Now
That's
Bethany's
only
saying
fair.
what goes around comes.
That's only
Okay.
fair.
That's fair.
Okay. Now we'll see who reacts worse. Because I can vouch personally. Getting shocked in the ear sucks. It sucks. Okay,
On the
ready?
low, right? On the
So
bottom
wait, let's
low.
check. Can we get a close up?
Let's do it one at a time.
One at a time. A close up of each man's face. So Johnny will go first.
Oh, don't.
Johnny will go
You
first.
should get a slow-mo.
Oh, your eyes!
overlay.
Johnny, you look very scared right now. Are you scared?
Chris, I'm ready for
You're
this.
glassy like a
Right here, look right at this camera. Oh. Well done. Okay, so Murph. Murph, come over here. Reservoir Dog, the Reservoir
for the
Dog.
rigging
Murph,
match,
look
this
right
whole
into, which camera should we do? This one? Let's look right into this camera, Murph. Oh my, this camera. Right here. And we'll wait for your close-up, Mr. Murph. Just you and I will awkwardly hug. You are so sweaty.
I'm very sweaty.
So sweaty. Let's get the close-up.
Here we go.
Right here. Ready, Murph?
Not comfortable.
Not comfortable. Okay. I think, Johnny, you freaked out more.
It's the ringing. There's
sucks.
a lot
It
of
is.
ringing that happens afterwards. It's still ringing.
It's very
Are you
scary.
getting
I
that?
have tinnitus, so that's
Yeah.
not fun.
You shouldn't do it. Do we have a caller? I believe we have a caller on the line. Caller? Welcome to the Chris
hi.
Gethard Show. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Who's this?
This is John.
John, thank you for calling. What's on your mind tonight?
Okay, well, I don't want to tread well-worn territory, but I want to get back to the New York-Philadelphia thing.
Yeah, by all
Is
means.
that cool?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I love New York, but I'll say this about Philadelphia. Philadelphia has so much hot cock in the entire country. I would
what?
say that Phil.
Cock. Did you say, John, we want to be clear, you said cock, right?
What's that?
Did you say hot cock? There's some discrepancy.
Hot cock, yeah, hot cock.
Hot cock.
Okay.
So
like
if you're...
literally, if you're driving in a cab in Philadelphia,
you're driving
and you put
a
a
cab.
bucket out the window.
Okay, yeah, take me through this. Take me through this.
Steaming hot cock.
So you're a homosexual male, and in
Yeah, I'm
your
a homosexual
opinion,
male.
Philadelphia has hotter cock than New York.
I would say that. Listen, I haven't trolled for hot cock as much in New York as I have in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I went to a wedding once in Philadelphia.
And there was,
hot cock at the entire wedding.
Everywhere. Wow. Okay, so
Was it a gay wedding?
It was a straight wedding.
You like
it was a
black
straight wedding,
cock
but the whole
more than
fucking
white
cake
cock,
was made
or-
out of hot cock.
Yeah.
What kind of cock do you like?
What are the demographics of the cock you enjoy?
I would say the hotter the better.
Temperature-wise?
What equals hot?
Like, do you like a black man, a really ripped guy? Do you like a bear?
I like a black man. I like a bear. When you were talking about Gurr, I liked that. So I thought that's the kind of guy I'd like to have sex with.
So if you want to have
Gurr.
sex with our enemy, Gurr Stevens, you want to have sex with the enemy of our show, Gurr Stevens.
Listen, if you put it in a kiddie pool full of tapioca pudding, put a couple hot cocks in there, I'm in it.
Wow. So
Maybe we should have a cock fest.
Yeah, John, I feel like you're opening new horizons on our show. You're making things more sexual than they've ever been.
To his defense, there on 10th Street in Ludlow in Philadelphia, there are a lot of sexy beefcakes. I don't know about their penises because I'm a heterosexual man, but there are a lot of attractive men
Good-looking
in the
guys.
neighborhood in Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia,
Well,
John,
I
it's
think
not
you're
just
looking pretty good with the whole Book of Mormon look.
yeah.
I liked it.
So, John, it's not just New York versus Philadelphia. We're saying any city in America. We want to know why people would live anywhere but New York. So, let's take anywhere in America. What city has the hottest cock in the whole nation?
The hottest cock in the whole nation?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Houston! You gotta keep your windshield wipers on.
Houston.
Or else you won't be able to see because of all the hot cock.
I would think Houston would be very closed off.
Houston.
Yeah. I always thought Houston was conservative. I didn't imagine it would be raining cock.
Is cock like hail?
No, conservative cock is under pressure, so it gets hotter.
Oh, so it's Houston's full of like all these repressed guys who just let loose. They just unleash the cock.
Exactly.
I've
Got
got a
it.
question for him.
Random Gene has a question for you, John.
I've got actually two. What about San Francisco? And do you like to take it in the front or take it in the back?
Okay.
Do I like to?
Are you a bottom or a top?
Back?
Are you
I
generally?
like to do a lot. If I'm going to be really honest,
Yeah, by all means.
I like a lot of oral play.
Okay, so you're an oral guy.
Yeah.
And San Francisco is
San
it?
Fran I don't like though as a city. They're too hot on themselves.
Oh.
Too much hot in the ego, not enough hot in the cock.
So San Francisco is an arrogant city.
I want just one last question. Let's say this person is just around the cock is just a mound of like psoriasis and like 600 pounds and like has like patchy alopecia and everything, but the cock is really hot. Does it matter what it's attached to?
No, I don't want filthy cock. Okay.
No, the cock's
No,
great.
cock's impeccable.
Got a Purell dispenser next to it.
So I can wash down the cock.
Yeah.
No, it's already washed for you.
The cock's washed.
I don't know. It still seems weird. I don't. How hot is it?
The
really
cock,
hot.
The
Hottest.
cock, it's
The
thick.
hottest.
It's long.
It looks like a Need for Speed race car.
It's got
Fiery
there's,
dick.
there's veins on it that are pronounced but not overbearing.
I've never been in a room with so
The
many
human
guys
fish.
talking.
Something about the word cock makes the human fish do that motion. A new thing we have learned about the human fish.
The aquatic
Unidentified animals. John, you're one of the best callers in the history of our show. We want to thank you for calling. We're going to move on, but please call anytime. Cool?
Thank you so much. I'll call in again.
John, please do. Fill us in. Any topic we ever have.
Fill us up, John.
We want any topic we have. We want the gay man's perspective, especially guys open as you. We are very, very surprised and saddened tonight. We have a fan named Walter. He is the only fan of this show. He's the first fan of this show. He's called in the past 2 weeks. Totally random guy who found us. We miss him. Walter, please do call in because you are our fan and we love you and we want to hear from you about how we're doing.
We love you, Walter.
Walter's calling in.
Walter is calling in.
He's our only fan.
He's our only fan.
Walter's calling in.
Walter is calling.
Walter.
See, Walter, we had a whole theme song for you and you haven't called. So, Walter, we hope you're okay. Please let us know how you're doing. Do we have a caller on the line right now? Caller, you're on the line. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. What can we do for you tonight?
Hi. I was just calling in to see how Anthony Atamaniuk is keeping up with not smoking.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I'm doing well. I'm in, let's see, it's 2 weeks and 4 days.
And how's it going?
I ran 4.5 miles today.
Wow. Congratulations.
In the sun.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So that's how I'm doing.
That's quite brilliant, Nate. Also,
Caller, how did
you have Horatio Sanz on your panel right now? Just wow.
Thank you. Yeah, Horatio is a distinguished gentleman and entertainer, and we couldn't be happier to have you here tonight.
Thank you so much, Chris. It's my pleasure. It's been a great experience.
Thank you so much. So, caller, did you want anyone to get electrocuted before you hang up?
You want to do what?
Do you want to electrocute anyone before you hang up? Well, this certainly got
definitely.
very,
Bring that
very
back up
awkward.
and stick him in the arse.
It got awkward. What
Stick him in the ass.
Awkward. That ended awkwardly. Caller. That ended awkwardly. Now I hear we've got to signal my brother. My brother is on the phone. Greg, are you on the phone? Greg Gethard.
Oh, hello?
This is not my brother. Who are you, stranger?
No, man, I'm somebody else named Greg. I'm super sorry. I did not mean to deceive you.
Hey, bro, that's our fault. That's not your fault. You have nothing to apologize for. What's up?
That's cool. Look, I already feel really bad about this call. I know it sounds unlikely, but like both times that producer guy got shocked by that guy on the right, a Ustream advertisement came up like right. Like,
is that true? Both times Drew was shocked. Advertising kicked in. This is the truth? We're going to shock him anyway, but I just want to see if it's lying.
Sorry, say that again?
We're going to shock him whether or not you're lying, but is this true?
Is it true what I'm saying?
Yes.
No, it's not true at all.
Okay. Drew, come here anyway. Who's got the other one? Raji? Let's give it to Atamaniuk. Oh, this is a great experiment. Drew, now you're very sweaty. Yeah. You're wet.
Yep.
There's salts on your body. All of these things are natural conductors, so you can tell us if this is better or if it's the same or worse than before. Ready, Anthony?
Ready.
Let's go.
Oh, it really...
Nate, so is it worse?
Much worse.
Much worse when sweaty. Good to know.
Yeah, it's
It was sparking after the condensation made it spark.
And I could feel when it hit a piece of sweat and when it hit dry skin.
I smelled burning hair. I smelled burning hair.
Yeah, okay. I think we've only got a couple minutes left, so I think, do we have another caller? Thank you, caller, very much for calling up. I think we only have 1 minute left. Is that what we're saying? 1 minute? Do we have another caller? Caller, you're on the air. What's up? Awkward.
Hello.
Hello. You were so awkward. Why did you say hello after I said hello 4 times? Because that was awkward. And you got the awkward song. And we're all moving awkwardly.
Well, it's Walter.
That's Walter!
Hey, guys.
Walter! What's up, brother?
How are you guys?
Yeah! Walter, I'm sorry!
Walter! Walter!
What's up, Walter? I didn't realize it was you. I never would have gotten frustrated. How's it going, man?
Good. I called earlier, but it was right at the time when you were you were testing who was sweating the most.
Right.
So then my call just got dropped, and I'm trying to call, and it was always busy.
So Walter,
and I almost cried when I heard the song. It was so overwhelmed.
Yes, dude, that's for you. We support our fans. How are we doing tonight? Because we're going to end the show with you. How are we doing? We're done. How's the show? Good,
great.
bad?
Have a good night. I'll call you next week.
Walter, we love you. We miss you. Everyone, thank you for watching the Chris Gethard Show tonight. I want to thank everybody on the panel. Bethany and Anthony, Random G, Murph the Reservoir Dog, the Human Fish, the LLC, Mr. Horatio Sanz. Thank you for being here. Andrew. We got Kelly. We got, who's not, Drake's not here tonight. We got Jake, though. We got Drew. We got JD. Oh, I messed up, man. Jeanette and Keith and Rich and everybody. Sorry. We're only on the live stream now. Thank you, everybody on the live stream. Thanks, everybody who helped spread it. We hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next week. Next week, we got Slang Corp. We got some great rappers from Jersey, Jersey's finest. Pistol, GDP, Shape, G Wallace. They're all coming in. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Please help spread the word. We love you. Anyone who watched. Awesome. Thanks for watching episode 4 of the Chris Gethard Show. We hope that you dug that one. It was one of the most fun ones we did. We want to thank Horatio again for showing up last minute and making it so much fun, adding that chaotic element that he brought to it. We hope you watch the rest of the episodes on the podcast. We think they're all fun. They all got different things to offer. And go to www.thechrisgethardshow.com. If you want to watch our future episodes, you want to watch things live there, see what we're up to, all the information you need, you can get to through that site. So check it out. Tell your friends that we're out here. Word of mouth is the best advertising. So please, if you enjoyed it, email your friends. Tell them they should sign up for this podcast. We'd really appreciate it. See you later.
Email? What fucking year is this?
You get email people. People still email. Tweet it. Fine, tweet about it. Facebook it or email. Just tell people, man. Getting criticized about this. You think people are even still watching this, man? They shut it off when the show was over.
No, man, your fucking face came up, and they're like, what depressing thing is he going to say?
Because my face is that enticing to people.
No, they're like, what sad sack thing is he going to say?
Yeah, man, they're probably trying to get away from me by this point.